Hi, welcome to Audiobook Academy. This is a self-paced audiobook. There's no need to keep an eye on things. Just pay attention. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This is a book summary of I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Seth. After reading this I Will Teach You to Be Rich summary based on Ramit Seth's book, you may find yourself rushing to your local bank to make a change to your savings strategy. Let's be honest, we all spend far too much money on things we don't actually need, such as that dress or suit in the H&M window that we swear was screaming at us to buy it from the store. The fact of the matter is that you cannot function properly without a backup plan, otherwise, your bank account will always be in the red. I Will Teach You to Be Rich is a book that does just that. Having those guilt-free pleasures while also contributing to a retirement plan is possible with the right planning and strategy. Whether it's a sound investment strategy or prudent management of your credit cards, simple things that we often take for granted are being pushed aside by the media, or a shaky financial education system is in place. The truth is that if we want something, we can get it. We must take steps to become self-sufficient in order to become economically independent. It's past time for us to take responsibility for our own future and to stop ignoring the warning signs. There are three main lessons to take away from I Will Teach You to Be Rich that you should pay attention to. Credits are always beneficial if they are utilized properly. When it comes to bank accounts and financial institutions, make informed decisions. Plans for making investments. Keep track of how much you spend, how you spend it, and where you spend it. What steps can you take to increase your savings? The first lesson is that credits are due. If you know how to use them properly, they are always beneficial. Credits allow you to make purchases. Some things when you don't have enough money to pay for them directly. Being aware of how to utilize. It's important to do it correctly in this situation. If you want to be successful in this, you need to be aware of two important factors. First and foremost, you must maintain a positive credit history, which means you cannot spend the entire credit limit on your credit card in one wild night in Las Vegas. And two, learning how to manage your credit well will allow you to have a good credit score, which will allow you to earn points and be attractive to lenders, who will give you better loans and save you from a hell of a nightmare with interest rates if you manage your credit well. The key is to keep your expenses under control while remaining on top of your payments. It's also possible to request that your credit card issuer send you fees and services charges in exchange for a reduction in your annual percentage rate. Lesson 2. Make a decision. Make prudent decisions when it comes to banking and investment accounts. If you want to be a teacher, you must learn which bank offers you the best interest rate if you want to be an investment guru. Rates. According to the author, online banks perform precisely this function. As a result, you would. The only thing that is required after that is a checking and a savings account. You might also wonder, what is the point of having so many accounts? It's simple, you'll deposit money into your checking account. The money you need to invest, a place where you can make frequent withdrawals, and the time frame in which you want to invest. Your savings account is simply a place to put money aside for future goals, such as that trip to Europe or that college education. In my case, it was the theme park Disneyland. The majority of experts recommend that you have your checking done account at your local bank and your savings account at an online bank, for example. Obviously, this is due to historically low interest rates. Once you've grasped this concept, it's time to begin making wise financial decisions. Suppose you want to start saving for retirement and authorize your employer to contribute a portion of each paycheck. Then you can sit back and relax with a good whiskey on the rocks while watching your money grow. It's as simple as that. Alternatively, you can open a Roth IRA, which allows you to invest your own money rather than that of your employer. Investing is risky, but you have complete freedom to choose your investments, and it is strongly recommended that you have both plans in place. Lesson 3. Be conscious of your surroundings. Of how much money you spend, how you spend it, and what you can do to improve your financial situation. Savings. This one is self-explanatory. Don't you think it speaks for itself? The next time you feel the urge to blow through your entire paycheck, remember this. Think twice about it right away. You must create a spending plan that includes the purchase of items you actually require, and then set aside a small portion for investment and another portion for savings. And another for those little pleasures that you can't seem to resist. Then decide how you're going to do it. How much money you want to spend on each of the 4 areas. All that is left to do at the end is to set up automatic payments and transfers, such as paying your credit cards and transferring money to your investment, and to keep track of your spending in case you go over your budget limit. This book was discovered by me. Because it simplifies complex subjects such as investment, it is extremely entertaining to read. Increasing retirement plans and savings to a level where young adults like you and me can participate is important. Understand and incorporate those suggestions into our daily lives. Personally, I believe I'll go with it. Regain control over my financial resources and set aside some funds for purchases I really want. A desire and a requirement. Learn how to do it correctly. Manage your money. Begin making investments that will provide you with more income in the future. In the future, be patient and wise with your investments, and always have a backup plan in place. When it comes to unexpected expenses, it's best to be prepared. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in next audiobook.